Make today iconic. What's up, guys? It's Upcome Sports, back with another realistic rebuild on my channel. In this one, we're doing the Sacramento Kings. Here are the objectives if you guys want to pause it. These are the settings I used. So we're going to try to rebuild the Kings in 4 to 5 years. They're not really in a good position. I mean, they've got De'Aaron Fox, they've got Labissiere, they've got Cauley Stein, but they don't really have many other pieces around them. So we're going to try to draft really good and just progress our guys. This is the roster we're working with. Zach Randolph, Buddy Hield, Cauley Stein, De'Aaron Fox, Bogdanovic I'm going to try to keep, Labissiere as well. And most of our guys are free agents, so they're going to walk. We're pretty good on cap space, though. So with the second overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, we are going to draft Luka Doncic. I'm sticking with my mock draft, as I said before in my other videos. They could go Marvin Bagley here. They could go Michael Porter. There's a lot of rumors, but until we actually know, I'm going to stick with my mock draft. And with our second round pick, we're going to take a guy who really played good in the NCAA tournament, and that is Mo Wagner. Hopefully he can progress and maybe be a backup for us. So this is the roster after the first offseason. We've got Buddy Hield, Doncic, Cauley Stein, Will Barton, De'Aaron Fox, Bogdanovic, Labissiere, Frank Mason. And we're going to try to get a first round pick for next year because the Celtics have our pick and we need to be drafting. We're still in rebuild mode. We'll try to offer someone. So we're going to try to get the Trailblazers lottery pick. Most likely a lottery pick. They need a backup center. We're going to give them Cauley Stein. They also need some shooting off the bench. We're going to give them Garrett Temple. As you can see, they've got Greg Monroe. So they need a backup there. And they want some of our picks. We'll give them that. So Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Averaging 23 and 10. Marvin Bagley Rookie of the Year. And I doubt any of our guys made an All-NBA team. They did not. Maybe a defensive team, and they didn't. But Luka Doncic does make the first team, averaging 14 points per game, 3 assists. And we didn't make the playoffs. We were actually the worst team in the West. We'll probably have a top 2 pick, so maybe we can... Oh, wait, no, the Celtics have our pick. Never mind. We will have the Blazers pick, though, which is a lottery pick. Hopefully it's top 10. I would say that if we can get like a power forward or a center, then we're set for next year's draft. And hopefully in 2 or 3 years, we'll be progressing our guys good enough to make it to the playoffs. That's the ultimate goal, just to make the playoffs in this video. It's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. But hopefully these guys can progress. Frank Mason had a nice season. Harry Giles had an okay season. But we'll see who wins the championship. It looks like it's going to be a Warriors-Sixers finals, and the Warriors will take it all. So we have the Trailblazers pick, which is projected to be 12, and we do get the 12th pick in the draft. With the 12th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, we are going to take a power forward, Jalen Smith, out of Maryland. I don't know how good he is, but we'll see. So pretty much the same roster. Pretty much this whole video, we're just going to be drafting people because in free agency, not a lot of max contract type guys are going to go to Sacramento. Probably like some lower tier 80 overalls or maybe like some mid 80s could go to Sacramento. But I don't see like max contract guys going here, so I'm going to try to keep it as realistic. So Russell Westbrook wins a back-to-back MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year, Mirotic 6th Man, Lonzo Ball Most Improved, and Liam Jackson Coach of the Year. Nobody made an All-NBA team or a defensive team, and we did not make the playoffs again. We did improve. We weren't the worst team in the West. We were the second worst team in the West, winning only 24 games, so 3 less than last season. We declined. I don't get it, but hopefully next season we can at least win 30 or 40 games. Maybe 35 would be an accomplishable goal. Doncic had a pretty good season. So did Hield. Fox, pretty okay, but we need to see a little bit more out of De'Aaron Fox. He's going to be our guy. He's going to be the main point guard, so we need some production out of De'Aaron, and hopefully Buddy Hield can step it up as well. So we have the second projected odds at the number 1 pick. Let's see if we get lucky, and we dropped to 4, so we get really unlucky. So we need a center, and we're going to take a center with the 4th pick, Charles Bassey out of San Francisco. He's a pretty good overall, and he's ready to start right away. So in this season, Luka Doncic is up to a 87 overall, De'Aaron Fox 84, Buddy Hield 82, Labissiere 81. We're looking good. Just need to progress our guys. I'm thinking we can win somewhere around 33 to 38 games and maybe make it into the playoffs, but we'll see. So this season, James Harden wins MVP. Charles Bassey Rookie of the Year, so he had a pretty solid season for us. Colin Sexton Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni Coach of the Year. No one made a defensive team or an All-NBA team for us. That's alright. But we were... big improvement from us. We were the 11th seed, so we won 39 games actually, so a lot better than I predicted. But it wasn't good enough in this stacked Western Conference to make the playoffs. Luka Doncic, 15 points per game. That's a big decline for him. Buddy Hield only 13 points per game. I don't know what's going on with the scoring, but pretty low scoring from everyone. So I guess our coach just isn't good at offense, or maybe it's the settings, but we should be getting more points than that. So I'm going to be trading our picks for Jusuf Nurkic, who wants out of Portland. So they need to start rebuilding. They really only have Lillard on their roster. So this season, Luka Doncic is up to an 89 overall. De'Aaron Fox is an 86. Nurkic an 84. Buddy Hield's an 83. And we're looking pretty good. Our bench is going to be pretty solid. I'm going to try to give minutes to all the guys, pretty much an all-around spread even the minutes. And yeah, let's see what happens. So James Harden wins back-to-back MVPs. Jordan Bell, 6th man. Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. Let's see if we can finally get a guy on an NBA team. And we don't. So did we make the playoffs? We did not. We were the 12th seed this time, winning 38 games. So we're kind of stuck in the middle. We're not that good, but we're not getting top picks. So we're stuck between playoff teams and lottery. And that's not a good position to be in. Scoring went up from Luka Doncic, so that's good. And hopefully next season will be our breakout year and we can make the playoffs as a 7th or an 8th seed. So for the final season, Luka Doncic has hit a 90 overall, De'Aaron Fox 88, Charles Bassey's at an 86, and we're looking pretty solid. Here's the rotation. I think we can make the playoffs. Let's see what happens. So Ben Simmons wins MVP. Pretty weak numbers from an MVP, but okay. Knicks Coach of the Year. Did we make an All-NBA team? We did not. How about a defensive team? And okay, Bassey makes a defensive team, so he's bringing the defense at the center position. And let's check out the standings. We were actually the 3rd seed, winning 49 games. So that's pretty solid. We'll be playing the Thunder in the first round. If you've seen my other videos, you know the Thunder have knocked us out many a times, in upsets especially, so it's going to be a tough matchup. De'Aaron Fox had a pretty solid season, 17 points per game, 8.8 assists. Doncic also a good season. We're looking pretty good. Let's see if we can beat the Thunder. So we are down 3-2 to the Thunder in the first round. I don't know why this always happens. We're always the higher seed than the Thunder, and they always take us down for some reason. I guess Westbrook's just a god in this game, but can we force a game 7? It looks like it's a close game. I'll hop in if we need to, and I'm going to hop in here most likely. So this game is pretty much out of reach. I'm just going to try to get some gameplay for you guys. It's a 8-point game with a minute 20 left, and we're not going to play defense here, but yeah, it's a 10-point game with a minute left. Most likely we're done unless I can get a quick 3 here or something. And De'Aaron Fox to the rack. And I missed that. I don't know why. 2K always be like, how are you missing layups as a professional NBA player that are not even contested? Like, this always be happening on 2K, and I don't get it, but they need to fix their game. They already know that, and we're going to get a steal here, but this game's pretty much over. I'm just going to try to get a bucket with De'Aaron Fox. Let's see if we can get some separation on Westbrook, and we don't get it there, but give me another screen. We go right to the rack, and you get blocked. Okay. I wish you would have dunked that, but no. And yeah, this game's over. Let's see if we can at least get a bucket. At least give me one bucket. De'Aaron, pull up. Oh, that's cash. That's wet. But if Westbrook hits a couple of free throws, we'll be out of here. He gets the first one. If he hits this one, we're done. And he does, so. Well, I realized what happened. Greg Monroe dropped 30 on us. How does a 32-year-old Greg Monroe drop 30? Westbrook didn't even play that good, but I guess it was enough to beat our team. But let's see how we played. Buddy Hield, 23 points. Doncic, 23. De'Aaron Fox, 19. We had a solid all-around effort, but we couldn't get it done. So, as you guys saw, this realistic rebuild was a failure. Well, we did complete the objectives, but we couldn't get out of the first round, so it could be a failure, it could be a success. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, let me know what you guys think of this team. As always, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more videos.
Okay. Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance.